Hey everybody, Aaron Zamzo from FireRescueFitness.com. Today I have a full body weight exercise that you can do at home or in your firehouse, or if you're an EMT, you can do it within the confines of any bay. If you're a dispatcher, you might be able to do it in a side office area. Moms and dads, anybody can be doing this workout from home. It's going to help you with mobility. It's going to help you with strength. It's going to help you with your cardiovascular recovery. It's going to help you burn calories and burn fat. This workout doesn't require a lot of equipment, if any at all, just a little bit of space. And at these times when our gyms might be closed and we might be confined to our own homes, this is a essential workout to maybe put into your repertoire. This is also one of the first workouts we have in our Get FRF 40-day at-home workout program that you can get free actually by clicking the link down below. And again, this is just one of a couple that we offer. It's a complete program where each workout is laid out each day. You get PDFs. You also get some other nutritional advice and everything else that goes with that program. So let's talk about the workout today. With every Fire Rescue Fitness workout, we like to focus on mobility. We like to focus on core. We like to focus on strength. And then we like to focus on movements that not only help us on the fire ground, but help us in life. And so with this particular workout, we actually include all those different components. Here's how the workout starts. You're going to actually do 3 exercises to warm yourself up. We actively like to warm up the body. It increases blood flow to all the joints, but it also helps us increase our mobility. So for this workout, what I'm going to have you do is step back, reach, and twist. And for these exercises, for all these active warm-ups and active movements, you're only going to do them for 2 or 3 seconds. Unlike traditional stretches where you hold them, these exercises you're going to do, again, 2 or 3 seconds each side, and with the idea of improving your mobility each time you do a rep. So the first exercise, step back, reach, and twist. As you do that, you step back, twist your body a little bit to help warm up the low back and the hips. You alternate sides. You're going to do 6 a side. And then you're going to move to what I call Spider-Man's, which is my favorite stretch or active movement. You step towards the outside of your hand. Now, regardless of your level of fitness, just step to whatever feels comfortable for you. You step to one side and then the other. Again, you're going to do 6 each side. And then you're going to hit the floor and do thoracic rotations. And this is going to help you with your upper back, lower back, and even stretch and warm up your shoulders. You do 6 on one side, and then you're going to do 6 on the other. Now, that's round 1 of the warm-ups. What I want you to do is go back and do that all again. Step back twist, Spider-Mans, and thoracic rotations 6 times. Within this workout, you're going to start again with the active movements. Then you're going to move to the core exercises. I have 3 core exercises, and you're going to do them in a circuit, and you're going to repeat them again, just like you did with the active warm-ups. So for the core exercises, a really great exercise, it's called the dead bug. It looks very, very minimal. It looks easy. But when you get into it, you really start to feel the muscles of your core and even your legs a little bit, shoulders, start to fatigue and really feel like you're activating them. And that's really what we're going for. With the dead bugs, you're going to slowly do 6 each side. You're going to lower one leg and one arm, and then come back to the middle, and then the opposite side. Obviously, this name came from the fact that when you have your arms and legs up in the air, you look like a dead bug. Next, you're going to do bridges. And this is a great exercise to strengthen the glutes, the hamstrings, and the muscles of the low back, and even the core. You're going to do 6 to 12 reps based on your level of fitness. If you're a little more advanced, you could even go higher rep than 12. You can aim for 15 to 20. But try to get the 6 to 12 repetitions of the bridges. And then you're going to lay on your stomach and do what I call prone Ys. Now, this is an exercise where if you want to add the lower body and lift your legs up, you're going to feel this low back, upper back, even the shoulders, and through the muscles, the postural muscles of the upper back. It's a great exercise. Works a lot of shoulder stability as well. Try to do 10 to 12 and even up to 15 based on your level of fitness. You're doing these in a circuit. Then when you're done with these particular exercises, I want you to go back, do them again in another circuit. So you do the dead bugs, you do the bridges, and the prone Ys. Now, you got your core done, you got your active warm-up done. Now we're going to go into the strength portion of this particular workout. This part is actually fairly easy. you need to just set a stopwatch or a clock or an interval timer on your phone. There's free apps for that all over the internet, all over the web. What I want you to do is set up 8 different circuits or 8 different rounds, and you're going to do 8 different exercises, and you're going to perform them for a minute. Now, I know what you're thinking, holy cow, a whole minute. You're going to do as many as you can, rest when you need to, continue when you need to, for that particular time frame. So in this case, you're going to do everything is the same exercise for a minute, then you're going to move to the next one, then move to the next one. And you can see as time goes on, you're going to fatigue. Now, regardless of your level of fitness, when you first start, you might go for 20 or 30 seconds and then rest the last part of that minute, move to the next exercise. If you're more advanced, you may try to push yourself to go 45 seconds all the way to that minute and then move to that next exercise. The idea is that you can use this workout and progress and push yourself. So at the end of the 40 days that we have, how we have this set up in our Get FRF program, you might be doing this straight through, which I really challenge you to do, and I know you're going to get a great workout if you're at that point. So what exercises are we going to do in this 8 minutes, or how many? What exercises are these 8? First, you're going to start with prisoner squats. This is a great exercise for lower body. But by putting your hands on top of your head, we're also working the muscles of the upper back and shoulders and making this more of a postural exercise at the same time. Just make sure you keep your head back, go as low as you can, and push yourself. Try to do as many reps as you possibly can in that minute. Now, after that minute, you're going to move right back into the next exercise, which is also a lower body exercise, which are step back lunges. Now, you can do step forward lunges. You can do stationary lunges. The bigger you step and the further you go down, the more you're going to challenge yourself. Now, based on your level of fitness, you might do this exercise for 20 or 30 reps or 20 or 30 seconds. It just depends. The idea is to improve from time to time. So again, you could put your hands on top of your head or you can have them down at your side. Just depends on what your level of comfort is. After you do the minute of the step back lunges, you're going to do what I call offset push-ups. This is an exercise similar to the regular push-up, but you're going to have one hand in front of the other. You do that push-up, bring your body weight down to your hands or to your chest to the floor, push up, and then switch your hands. This works a little bit more shoulder stability and gives you a little variety. You can also do this from your knees, and if you like the old traditional push-up, just go into that. You could start with the offset push-up, move into a regular push-up as you fatigue, and then finally go to your knees throughout the course of that minute. The next exercise requires a little bit of equipment, but don't get your undies in a bundle, as my mom used to say. It's stuff that you could find around the house. You can use a broomstick handle, or you can tie 2 bed sheets together like I did behind me, throw them up over a door, and do this next exercise, which is the bodyweight rope. The other option besides using the blankets is to put a broom handle or a dowel, a wooden dowel that you have in a closet. You can put that between 2 chairs and pull your body weight up towards your chest. Now, you can use your legs here to help you with this exercise, or you can keep them straight to challenge yourself. This one might require a little bit of feel, a little bit of adjustment based on your level of fitness and what you have available at your house. Personally, I like tying the blankets up behind the door and doing rows this way, and I actually have a tutorial video on how to use 2 bed sheets to build a fitness suspension trainer system for your own home. So again, you're going to do these rows as many as you can in that minute. Then you're going to move to a tricep press or tricep extension, where you put your hands on the edge of a couch or a chair and use your own body weight by lowering your head down and extending your arms up. Here again, you could vary it based on where your feet are and adjust your posture and your position to vary up the resistance and to modify the resistance. This might take a little bit of time to figure out exactly where you need to be, but you could start by challenging yourself and then move your legs a little closer to take some of that resistance off. Do as many of those as you can in a minute, and then you're going to move back to the broomstick or the blanket and do a bicep curl. I really like the way that the blanket exercises work over a door. You can also, again, try to use the broomstick in between 2 chairs, and by bending your arms or basically pulling your upper body up towards your hands, you're going to work more of the biceps. Here, you got to make sure that you stay in control. Keep your good posture so head stays back. shoulders stay down, and abs stay tight. That's also key with all of these exercises. Maintain good posture, maintain control of each exercise. 2 exercises left, gang, so hang on. Next exercise is what we call back widow. And what you're going to do here is you're going to lay on the ground and you're going to push and drive your elbows into the ground and lift your upper body up. What you're going to see, this exercise actually works the rear delts and works the muscles of the traps and upper back. It's a great exercise. It's a lot of more of an isometric push, but there is a little variance with range of motion on it. Play around with it a little bit, but make sure you really drive those elbows into the floor. Try to keep your head in a good position and control each rep. And then finally, you're going to do a rotational plank, or what I like to call a rotational lateral raise, where you start in a plank position and rotate by driving your shoulder up towards the ceiling and stop when your body is basically at a side plank. And then you go right back into the starting position and switch to the other side. You're going to do this for a minute. You know, if you fatigue, you could go down to your knees. And if you're a beginner, start on your knees and just try to push yourself. That's it. That's the first circuit. If you're beginning at this particular point, just do the one round or the one circuit of those bodyweight exercises. Now, if you want to challenge yourself a little bit and do another round or another 2 rounds, which is what I would suggest for the intermediate and the advanced, rest a minute or 2, grab a drink of water, and then go back to that 8-minute circuit. Repeat it 1 or 2 more times. Now, make sure you use good form, good reps, control everything, and monitor your posture. After you finish that circuit, you're not done yet. You're close, but not done yet. We want to work a little bit of the metabolic processes and a little bit the metabolic systems. So you're going to do what I call 5 minutes of hell, or 5 minutes of heck. Here we're going to choose 5 different exercises that really kind of gas us. And we're going to do them back to back to back to back to back in 5 minutes. Here's how you do it. You're going to set up your interval timer or your stopwatch to ding or to stop or restart every 30 seconds. And you're going to do these 5 different exercises. So I like to do an interval timer. I set the interval timer to ding every 30 seconds. Set it for 5 minutes. So you're going to do 10 rounds. Each exercise you're going to do 10 times. So here we go. We crawl on the fire ground. We crawl in life. We should crawl during our workout. So the first exercise is just crawling around in place, side to side, back and forth. Depending upon the room that you're in, you might want to crawl around the room. Do it as fast as you can under control. So you're going to crawl for 30 seconds. Then you're going to stand up and you're going to do side to side toe touches. This is working the hamstrings, the back, and then the faster you go, you're going to really, really start to work your cardiovascular system. So you go from crawls 30 seconds, side to side touches, toe touches for 30 seconds, hit the floor, do mountain climbers for 30 seconds. If you're just beginning, you can only do 20 seconds or 15 seconds. That's fine too. But the idea here is push yourself. Then you're going to do burpees. I know, I just heard I hate burpees. But get to like them, get to love them, because they're going to be a great asset to your bodyweight training system, your bodyweight training program, because they work and they're good and they force you to work hard. So you go from the climbers to the burpees. You can modify your burpee. If you're just beginning, just do what we call an up-down. Go to the floor, stand back up, maybe add a little hop or a jump. I personally like to go to do a burpee without the push-up, just because we did push-ups already throughout the strength portion of the workout. So I like to go down to a push-up position, feet go back, feet come up, and then drive into a jump. And finally, you're going to just sit down into a squat position. You can do a wall squat. You can just hold that squat. Now, as first responders, we hold squats quite a bit. We hold them on accident scenes, if we're stabilizing patients, and even if we're stabilizing fire hoses. We hold that squat position a lot, so we should do it in our workouts. This is also a time where you can catch your breath, because you still got one more round of the crawls, side-to-side touches, and climbers and burpees to go. All right, so again, you're going to then repeat this for another 30 seconds for each round for a total of 5 minutes. And gang, you know what? You do that, you're going to burn a ton of calories. You're going to feel like you got a great workout. You're going to feel like you have a little bit more energy through the day, and you're more mobile and more apt to be more fit for duty and fit for life. Now, I should mention that you're really not done yet. what I recommend, and if you download the Get FRF and 40 at home workout program, we have a 4-minute stretch routine that you can do after this to help you cool down and work your mobility. So there you go. The Get FRF bodyweight workout number 1. This is, again, is part of a 40-day program you can download free by clicking the link below. I hope this helps. I know it is a great workout because I've been doing it at home. But most importantly, what I want you guys to take from this is that all is not going to be lost. We need to stay positive. We need to stay fit. We also need to set the example for the community and for our kids that regardless of if you have a gym or not, you can stay healthy, you can stay fit. I hope this workout helps. Please let me know how I can improve it, what else I can do to help you and your crew stay and get FRF.